This conference will
Just
now
2 minutes.
be recorded.
Start recording. Yeah. Well, Manish, now am I?
Your voice is breaking now.
How about now?
Yeah, now it's fine.
Okay. The practice. Are you practicing?
Sorry, I couldn't hear.
No. Have you sing the SL?
Yeah, I've started practicing. Yeah.
Clearly audible?
Yeah, now it's fine, but sometimes it's breaking a bit.
Your voice is completely breaking, Manisha.
Just a minute, I'll disconnect and I'll join again.
Yeah. Can you please join again? Yeah. Am I audible, please?
Yeah, now you're audible. I mean, is my voice
How about
clear?
your practice? Yeah, I could able to hear you. And how about your practice?
Yeah, I've started practicing. As of now, no hiccups. If it's there, I'll let you know.
Oh, fine. Shall we start the session now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So before we started the session, what was the step we have seen is we have created vendor master as step 6.
Yeah.
We have created a vendor in the system. So this is the vendor Marriage vendor details we have made. This Marriage vendor identified by the system with a code. It is 99930. Okay. The next step number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Create define number range. Create define number range for processing transactions related to transactions related to vendor says invoice processing.
Yeah, actually, I think there's some issue, a network issue from my side. I'll just join again. I think it's breaking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Please.
yes.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So let's go ahead with the step description. Create oblique define range for transactions related are such as invoice processing, comma, vendor payment processing, payment processing, etc. For the document types, KR, comma, KS and KA.
After processing, what you said?
Using after process, etc. For the document type for KZ and KA. Is my screen is not visible?
No, it's not.
No, I have shared it.
Yeah, but I
One
mean,
second.
it's just the desktop I can see.
One second. How about now?
Yeah,
Are you able to see
still.
the screen, Word
Yeah,
document?
yeah, now I can see.
Yeah. So create oblique define number range for processing transactions related to vendor. Processing transactions related to vendor such as invoice processing, vendor payment processing, etc. For the document types KR and K using OBA7 or FBN1. OBA7 or BN1. Right. So for already have given you the path earlier when we maintained number ranges for document A. Document type number range essay document type. Now we are supposed to maintain document numbers for KR, KZ and KA. Okay. So I'm going to give you once again if you know the path. So directly I'm going with that transaction code or code. So give OB7 in the command box. Give OB7 in the command box. Press enter. Press enter. Click on position. Click on position. Give the document type KR. It's a standard document type related to vendor provided. It is standard document type provided designed by SAP. So give the document KR presenter. See the documentation. It says when invoice is visible.
Yeah. Yes.
So this document provided by the SAP. I repeat once again, listen carefully. KR is the standard SAP document type provided by SAP. And this document type will be used by the end users in order to process the vendor invoice. While processing the invoice into the system, end users will use this document type KR. Vendor invoice or purchase invoice or incoming invoice are same. Vendor invoice is also purchase invoice or invoice. Okay, so once again, give OA7 command box, present, click on position, give it document type KR, give the document type KR and press enter. Give the document type KR and press enter. Just 1 second. Click on the doc KR present. I don't explain document is standard SAP document which will use which is exclusively by the SAP to process vendor invoice or purchase invoices or incoming invoices. Select document type color. Select document KR. Click on details icon, which is looking like a magnifying glass. On details icon. Remember the number range 19. Here you can see 19. You are not supposed to change this number range, please. This number you are not supposed to change. So, but remember number range 19. So click on number range information. Click on number range information tab. Click on number range information tab. Give the company code. Our company code is MMI1. 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 Click on change intervals. Change intervals. I don't make it clearly. Click on intervals. Click on insert interval on the top left. On insert top left. Give the number 19. I told you remember and not to change. 19 year 2019. 2019. From number you can have every your own, but it is advised on the system number. To know the number system, click this drop down button. Click on drop down button for from number. Then double click on the from number generated from number displayed by the system. Double click from number displayed by the system. From number. Double click on the from number displayed by the system. Then change number. You see as 999 series. Change to just I'm giving as 4,000. You can give need not be 40,000. You can give 50 or 60, 70 or 30,000. Any number you can give. So I'm maintaining the constant gap between the ranges. So give 2,000. Enter. Click on save. Click save. Ignore the message. Ignore the enter. Press enter. And get the message the changes were saved. And get the message the changes were saved. Get the message the change saved. It over. Click back button. Click on back button. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Back button for 3 times. Click on back button for 3 times. Unselect document type KR. It's already in mode with color. Now to unselect. Unselect or just click here. That's it. Click it will be deselected. Unselect document type KR. Unselect document KR. Document type KZ with color. Select document KZ color. Again KZ SAP document type provided by the SAP, and will be for processing the payments made to the vendor. So whatever the payments made to the vendor by business, all the payments made to the vendor will be processed by the end users using a document type called KZ. Okay, so select document type KZ with color. Click on this details icon, which is like looking like a magnifying glass. Click on details icon, and remember this number range 15. You're not supposed to change this, please. Remember the number 13. Click on range information tab. Click on number tab. Give the company my1, my1. Click on change. Click on change intervals. Click interval on the top left. Click on interval on the top left and give the 15 year 2009 number. As I have already, you have every freedom to number, but all it depend on the system to know the from number. So know the from number from the system. On this drop down button, double click on the from number made by the system. Double click on the from number displayed by the, double click on this from number displayed by the system. Change the numbers and give you 50,000. 50,000. Press enter. Press enter. Click save. Click on save. Ignore the warning message. Ignore the warning message. Press enter. Ignore the message. Warning message. Ignore the message. Press enter. And the change was saved. And the changes were saved. Not at over. On back for 3 times. Click on back icon or button 3 times. Write down carefully. Click on back icon for 3 times. Number 1, number 2. Then unselect document type Z. Unselect or unselect or DC document type Z. Click on position, which is on bottom left side. Click on position. Do the document type KA. Do the document type KA. Press enter. Press enter. Select document type A with color. Select document type K with color. Click on details icon. Click on details icon. Remember the number range is you are not change. Even real time you can see these numbers. In real time servers universally it's same. So click on number range information tab. Click on number information tab. Give company MI1. Click on change intervals. Change intervals. Click insert interval. click on insert interval, give the number range 17, year 2019. From number, again you have every your own from number subjected to conditions, but it always is able to know the from number from this only. So number from is drop down button, double click of from number, display the system, double click on the from number, display the system, change the number. Just I am changing it 3,000. Enter, press enter, click on save, click on save, ignore the message, ignore the message. This is the message. Ignore the message, enter, and get the message the changes were saved. And get the message the changes were saved. Next, next step. Step number 8. Step number 8. Define tolerance. Define tolerance group for vendor. Define tolerance group for vendors. Earlier I have explained what is tolerance, amount limits, authorization limits for various users. So define tolerance group vendors using OBA3. Using OBA3. OBA3. So as it is in step, SAP is S SAP access SP, give API unbox. When you SPR, when you are type SPR in the command box. Press enter, press enter, click on SAP IMG, click on SAP reference IMG, financial accounting, financial accounting, financial accounting, then accounts receivable and accounts payable, accounts receivable and accounts payable, accounts receivable and accounts payable, and business transactions, business transactions. Again, please. Business transactions, business transactions, incoming invoices, public credit memos, incoming invoices, public credit memos, incoming invoices oblique memos. One second. How come I forgot this? Business transactions, in payments, minimal out. Yeah. Just descriptions, not account receivable pay. Then business transactions, going payments, outgoing payments, outgoing payments, manual outgoing payments, manual outgoing payments, manual outs, then define tolerances, then define tolerance, define tolerances, define tolerances, click on clock icon to the diff tolerances, clock icon which is onto the left side of define tolerance, click on clock icon, click on new entries, on new entries, click on new entries, just give the company code, that's it, MMI1, give the company code MMI1, give the company code MMI1, click on save, click on center, click on center, get the message data saved, get message data saved, get the message saved. Understand all this in amount percentage, it is about payments. At that I'll explain the purpose of these gain, loss, and this percentages and amounts. Okay. Then next step. So before going to so for what we have done, all these are basic configurational steps with respect to vendor management. So whatever the steps from step number 1 to step number 8, whatever the steps we have, except vendor master creation, all the steps are configured under the implementation of an SAP project. These steps will be performed by the finance. Okay. So for management, number 2, number 8, except for master creation. So all these steps will be configured, all these steps will be performed in system by the SAP consultants, that is FI consultant, finance consultant. So now, as we have done settings with respect to vendor management to some extent, let us now look into the user area of vendor management. Okay, so now put the user area, user area. In this step number one, this process vendor oblique purchase oblique incoming invoice all are same. Vendor invoice or purchase invoice or incoming invoice, all are same. You can use either vendor invoice or purchase invoice or incoming invoice. This vendor invoice oblique purchase invoice incoming invoice for goods material purchased the vendor goods public material purchase from vendor you using F-43 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 F-3. Now please take before taking the path, as you are from commerce background, just to remember these points. Okay, with respect to invoice processing, I'm giving you vendor vendor credit, vendor credit, and purchases debit posting key 40 posting key 40, and for vendor credit posting 31 31. Vendor should be credited. For crediting vendor, posting key is 31. Purchase GL amount should be debited, and for debiting the posting key, it is 40. So take down the path F-43. SAP Easy Access, SAP Easy Access, accounting, financial accounting, accounts payable, doc entry, entry, then double click on F-43 involve. Double click on F-43 URL. Now 43 you can as well 60 as well. Either you can use FBC or F-40, both same. So double click on F-3 invoice general. So double click on that. The document date, today's date, type KR, document AR. So what is document type? Earlier we were using S document type. Now we are using KR document type. So why we are supposed to give KR document type only? Just check the screen description, please. It says screen says enter vendor invoice or per invoice or confirming invoice. Enter vendor invoice. See, it on this document type KR. This document type KR is SAP document provided by SAP, which will be exclusively provided to process vendor invoice. That is what I have explained when I was discussing about the number ranges. Just I'll show you. The document KR description type vendor here. So document type KR is the standard document provided by SAP, which will be exclusively used by users to process invoice in the system. Okay, so then why I am making use of document type KR. Then MI1, company MI1, give the posting date, then posting period T, posting period 3, currency INR, currency I, then posting key. See, by default this is taken 31. What is this 31? See, what is this 31 indicate? So I have already given 31. 31 is credit posting key. Let us see where 31 is the same or not by the system. I'm showing for your information sake. See, 31. 31 stands for vendor, C stands for credit and invoice. That means this presentation has to be interpreted by the learner. Means this present of the system for the posting key 31 should be interpreted like this. While processing the vendor invoice, while processing the vendor invoice, or while processing the purchase invoice, or while processing the incoming invoice, vendor shall be given credit by using post key 31. So that is what must be interpretation. That is what must be understanding of presentation. So while processing the invoice, vendor will be given by using the posting key 31.
The, actually, your voice is breaking a bit.
What now? My net speed is very good actually. What now?
Now
Is
it's
that clear?
fine. Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Right. So this 30 posting key, which is used to credit the vendor processing the vendor invoice. Once again, 31 is the posting key which is used to credit vendor at the time of processing vendor invoice. So 31. The next account. We have created vendor number, vendor. We have maintained vendor details. We have created Mirage as the vendor. So if you have remembered very well, if you have remembered the number which is assigned by the system to the Mirage, directly you can type or you can take the help from the system. So click on this drop down button. Click on this drop down. So the code, company code, press enter, press enter, press enter. See, show you the vendor. double vendor. Double click on the vendor. If you remember directly, you can type no problem. If you do not remember, only take the help from the system. So when 1119 will be understood by the system as vendor match. So vendor number 1101. Press enter. Press enter. Press enter. Give the amount just 50,000. 50,000. Then give the text. Give the text. Where invoice for the purchase, for the purchases. You can give your text, same text. You just simply vendor invoice processing or be you can posting key 40 40. Then the GL purchase. If you remembered number, direct type, or else you can take the help from the system. Help system by clicking on this drop down button. So you on drop down button to the code. Double on purchases. Double click purchases GL account. Purchase account. So press enter. Press enter. Do star in amount field. Do start field. Since field. You know the purpose of star plus. Earlier I have explained. Give
Yes.
amount fields in text field. Click on document on menu. Top left. Click on document on menu. Click on document main menu. Click on simulate. Simulate. Click on post. Click on post. Click on clicked on post. But before clicking on the post, just let the document type. What is the document type we have given? KR. Remember this. Click on post. And down the document generate with the fill. Down the document generate by the fail. Document number. See, system has given the message 30,000 was posted in company code. Put down the number as links. That means what we have done is we have vendor invoice the purchases made from the vendor garage. Okay, we are assuming that we have purchased some material or goods from the vendor garage, and those purchases have been processed. For purchasing of those material or those goods, we have processed invoice. Now, as we have purchased goods from garage, we are supposed to pay amount to the garage. Correct? Right? Do we need to pay? Need.
Yeah.
We So we need to pay the vendor garage means we are due to vendor. We are payable to the vendor. the vendor is due to Mr. Merch. Hello. Hello. Are you getting it, please?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are supposed to make the to the vendor Mirage. Let's see how much we are supposed to pay to the vendor. Okay. Supposed to see the balance we are pay to the vendor. Okay. So that step will be seen in step number 2. So take step number 2. Number display vendor line items. Display vendor line items using FBL1N. Display vendor line items using FBL1 or K10N. 10. It is 0. FKNN in order to know the amount payable to the in order to amount payable vendor. I repeat the description, try to understand the description very carefully. Display vendor items using FPNN oblique FK10N in order to know the amount payable to the vendor. Amount payable to the vendor. So click down the path. SAP Easy Access. SAP Easy Access. SAP Easy Access. Accounting, financial accounting, financial accounting, financial accounting, accounts payable, sorry, accounts payable, it's not accounts payable, environment, it is information system, sorry, it's not information system, it is account. After accounts payable, it is account. Double click on FBL1 and display oblique change line items. Double click on FB1 and display exchange line items. I read the step description. SAP Easy Access, accounting, financial accounting, payable, account. Double click on FBL1 and display oblique change items. So double click on this FBL1 and display oblique change line items. Time we are doing for the first time. So give the vendor number to represent the Mirage 1119301. Give the vendor number 1119301. Give the company code MMI1. Company code MMI1. So vendor number, that is Mirage number 1119301. Code or company code MMI. Then here you see in line item you have 3 radio buttons. One is open items, one is clear items, the last one is all open. What is open is items? I'll explain later. So give the vendor number, company MMI1, open items. Write down carefully. Ensure open item button is always selected. Ensure that open item PO button is already selected. Select, sorry, click on execute button. Here you see top left. Click on execute. Click on execute. So you can see Raj, name Raj. So him, as we have purchased 50,000 worth of material from Mirage, system is supposed to pay 50,000. You can see some bell icon. Cursor on that bell icon is saying, that means we are supposed to pay amount of rupees 50,000. And if you observe one more thing carefully, here this particular line item is with red color open item, which means we are supposed to pay. Item with red color is a payable item from the point of view of vendor management. So as we have posted our vendor and processed vendor invoice, after processing invoice, system meaning that we are due to our vendor to the extent of rupees 50,000. Okay, just executing this FBL1, we will come to know how much amount is due or how much amount business has to pay to its vendor. Okay, so now look at the screen. We have come to know that business has to pay amount of rupees 50,000 to its vendor called Mirage. Okay, so due balance, outstanding balance, payable amount to the vendor will be known by executing a transaction code called FBL1. So by executing FBL1, and we will come to know the balance of amount payable to the vendor by the business. Then now let's pay the amount. We came to know that 50,000 we are supposed to pay. Let's pay the entire amount at a time. But in practice, in real time, we might not pay the entire due amount at a time. We may pay in installments, like 20,000 once, 25,000 once, remaining 5,000 later on. Okay, so different installments we may pay, or we may pay at a time. Okay, if we pay at a time, how payment will be processed, or if pay it installments, how it will be processed. So first, I'm assuming that we are the total amount at a time. Okay, right. So take next one, next heading, vendor payment. Vendor payments. Vendor payments. Next one, vendor payments. In this, take some points, please. Some theoretical points. Point number one. Point number one. Point number one. Vendor payments are of three types. Three types. Three. Vendor payments. Sorry, not like that. Vendor payment is also called as outgoing payment. Outgoing payment. Outgoing payment. Why vendor payment is also called as outgoing payment? Because by making the payment to the organization lose the cash. Cash will go out of the company pocket. Therefore, vendor payment is also called as outgoing payment. Then second point, vendor payment is of three types. Is of three types. Is of three types. Number one, vendor payment is of three types. Number one, standard payment. Standard payment. Number two, partial payment. Partial payment. Number three, residual payment. Residual payment. Vendor payment is of three types: standard payment, partial payment, residual payment. Take this next point. Standard payment. Standard payment. Standard payment is a payment method, payment type. Sorry, standard payment is a payment method in which entire due amount or entire outstanding amount will be paid to the vendor at a time. Will be paid to the vendor at a time. That means we are supposed to pay 50,000 to the vendor. If we pay 50,000 at a time to the vendor, that is called as standard payment. Okay, if the total entire due amount is paid at a time, cleared once in a single shot, then that payment is standard payment. Okay, so now let us see the steps under standard payments. Standard payments. First, I'll come standard payment, then I'll go for residual payments. Standard payments. Payment. In this step number one. In this step number one. Display vendor line items. It's a repetitive step. Again, I'm giving intentionally. I'm giving display vendor line items using FBL1N. Display vendor line items using FBL1N in order to know the payable amount. Display vendor line items using FBL1N in order to know the payable amount. Listen to my explanation carefully, please. This is something very important. So, give FBL1N in the command box. Give F. Again, I'm not going to give you the path because just now I haven't. So directly I'm going with the transaction code, T code. So give FBL1N in the command box. Press enter. So give the vendor number 111930. 111930. Give the company code MMI1. Give the company code MMI1. Ensure that open items ready button is already selected. sure that open items radio button is already selected. Click on execute, which is on the top left. Click on execute. Yeah. So we have come to 50,000 rupees we are supposed to pay. Okay, let's pay 50,000 at a time because we are seeing the scenario of standard payment. Okay, next step. Step number 2. Process vendor payment. Process vendor or outgoing payment, which is vendor payment is also called as outgoing payment. Oblique payment using dash 43. Sorry, dash 53. F dash 53. Vendor payment outgoing payment using F dash 53. 53. Please take down the path. Easy access. SAP uses accounting, financial accounting, accounts payable, accounts payable, document entry, table it is document entry. Then outgoing payment, outgoing payment, F53 post, F dash 3 post. So double click on F dash 53 post. Double click on F dash 53. So double click on that. So give the document date, test date, date, the document Z. Please be careful. While processing vendor invoice, we have used KR. While processing vendor payment, we are supposed to use type KZ because KZ is this document provided the SAP. It will be used exclusively for processing vendor payments outgoing. Document KZ, code MI1, posting date, today's date, posting period 3, currency INR, the clearing text, payment. As we are clearing the amount, paying the to the vendor, but clearing the amount in general terminology. So I'm here vendor. The bank data, the bank data section, give the account. Here you need to give the cash GL account as we are making, assuming that we are making payment in cash. So give the cash GL one. This is the cash GL account. If you know the number directly, you can type. As I the number, I'm giving you the typing the number manually. One. Do not remember the cash GL account. Always you to take the help from the system. So click on this drop button. Give the company code. Press enter. So double click on GL account. Display the system 1 lakh 1. So amount RT we have seen we are supposed to pay. Total we would like because we want to see the understand the standard scenario. Amount 50,000. 50,000. Text payment, vendor payment. You can see your item selection, open item section, account vendor number shall be given. System has allowed one number to the vendor to represent as a vendor. That's 111,901. See 111,931. So that here vendor number will be 111,901. If you remember, or else you have help. So just I am typing here to not to account. So the account we should read it as vendor account. When account or vendor number, vendor identification code assigned to the system. So 11301. Next point, write down carefully. Ensure that account type must be K. Default it is K. Default it must be. If something else you need to, in general it will be K. So that account must be K. Write down carefully. I repeat. Ensure account type is K. Then click process open items on the top left. You can click on items on the left. Process open items. Click on process opens. Process opens. Take some time, please. Please do it. Yeah. So once you click on open items, you will get this screen and write down carefully. Shoot not assigned field, not a field should be with zero amount. Should be zero amount. We should ensure that not assigned fields to be with zero amount. Unless zero amount, system will not allow us to process vendor payment. System will allow us to go further. So write down carefully. Ensure that not a field with zero. Imagination, please. Click on document main menu. Document main on main. Click on simulate. Simulate. See, when you are clicking on simulate, it is saying count 1 against cash amount is minus cater. If you observe, why it is with minus? Yes, against the cash the amount with simulator. Why it so? Question.
As the cash is outgoing.
Question is why against the cash why the amount is with minus in
That means we are crediting.
match. Any wild guess, Mara?
Hello, we are crediting the vendor payment.
As we are making payment to the vendor, as we are processing the payment made to the, we are making payment means our cash balance will come down. It will come down in our cash box. Therefore, this amount cash GL minus creator. That is the reason cash will come down. No, when we are making payment, it is the reason why the amount cash GL account is with creator. Okay, so write down the notes. Click on post, click on post, and get the message document, and get the message document posted. You can message document was post company my one. So I repeat whatever we have seen. We are trying to understand the standard payment concept, standard scenario. Standard payment means when a vendor payment is called a standard payment, when the outstanding amount is paid to the vendor, then it is called a standard payment. So to understand this payment, what we have seen, we have executed an to know the due amount. We have come to know the due amount or payable amount. We have processed the amount paid to the vendor. As processed the amount paid to the vendor in the system, as we have cleared the amount to the vendor, if we vendor balance in the system, balance must be zero. Payable must be zero. Outstanding amount to the vendor must be. Let's ensure. So the next step. Step number 3. Display vendor line items. Sorry. Display vendor line items using FBL1N. FBL1N, and ensure the payable amount is zero. Payable amount is zero. Display items using FBL, ensure that payable amount is zero. So as I already given FBL1, I am not going to give you the path once again. I'm with the directly go with the T code, please. So FBL1N in the command box, FBL1N in the command box, center, F1N in command box, press enter, give the vendor account number 930, Mr. Raj, give vendor call 1930 and give the company code MI1, give the company MMI1. Write down very carefully. All items return. Select all items radio button. All items radio button. Select all items radio button. Click on execute. Click on execute. See, now see the balance table is zero. Clear this icon. Now with green, it's cleared. If keyword on the green icon, it says clear. It is saying cleared means we have paid amount to the vendor. That is, we have paid the total amount due. System is show outstanding balance as zero. Understood clearly? right?
Yes.
Right. So this is what is standard payment. Next payment type is partial payment. Partial payment. Let us understand what is partial payment. So payment point number 5. Partial payment. Or 5. Partial payment. Partial payment. Partial payment. So what is partial payment? See, partial payment. What is partial payment? I explain you theoretically. Rather, I would like to you with the scenario, practical scenario. Okay. So partial payment and how partial payment shall be processed into system, we will see in shopping session itself. Continue tomorrow with okay. Before leaving the session, is there any possible to join the session 1 hour early for
Is it only for tomorrow or for regularly?
no compulsion, please. There is a no.
Sorry,
Hello.
can you repeat?
Is the can we to attend the session 1 hour early tomorrow in 8 p.m. You be able to join 7 p.m. in the evening.
Yeah, tomorrow
Am
I
I
can
audible?
join.
Hello.
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 Yeah,
Yeah. Am I audible clearly?
yes.
Yeah. Is it possible to attend tomorrow's session at 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m.? Can we start at 7 p.m.?
Yes,
For
sir. You
me,
can
it's
start.
okay.
Yeah. Is that fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
If it is okay, I'll start. Yeah. Then I'll start the session at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Thank
There is
Okay.
a
you and have a
lot of
nice time.
disturbance today.
Yeah, even I
Please,
was facing the same. So,
uh, your voice is breaking.
No, I
Hello.
was just saying that there was a
You
lot of
can
disturbance today in today's class.
just
Hello. Hello.
yeah. I could able to hear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you in bits and pieces only because it's breaking a lot.
Can you please chart?
same for me. When actually today there was lots of breaking in the sound. So,
Of distance actually from said no distance because even I switched off the fan. I switched off everything. I have switched off.
no, it was not because of an actually voice was
There,
breaking. Maybe I'm not sure whether it's network issue from my side or yeah,
yeah,
because
I'll do one thing. I'll do one thing. I'll ask him to create new one link from tomorrow onwards. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's all for today's session. I'll ensure that please